In Japan, even the simplest daily gesture can become a moment of discovery and renewal. This approach comes from ancient traditions that transformed simple actions into profound wellness practices. Imagine if making tea was like creating a work of art. If arranging flowers was a silent conversation with nature. If even breaking small daily routines could awaken a dormant curiosity about your own existence. Today, we're going to explore 8 timeless practices that can completely change how you experience daily life. Each one was born from a deep understanding of how to find meaning in the simplest gestures. Ikebana, silent conversations with nature. When you hold a flower in your hands, most of us just put it in a vase and move on. But in Japan, that moment is the beginning of a quiet conversation. Ikebana was born in Buddhist temples as an offering, but evolved into something more intimate. Each flower, branch, or leaf is positioned with deliberate intention. The final arrangement celebrates both the beauty and natural imperfection of each element. The process traditionally happens in silence. In that quiet focus, something interesting shifts. Instead of rushing through the task, you find yourself actually paying attention to the textures, colors, and shapes in front of you. Some people find that taking time for this kind of focused activity, even just 10 minutes, gives them a mental reset. It's not life-changing, but it can be a nice pause in a busy day. You can start with any natural elements within reach. What matters is approaching the process as an active meditation, where each choice is made with complete presence. Datsuzoku, awakening through change. Our minds love routines because they save mental energy. But there's a price. We gradually stop paying attention. Datsuzoku means freedom from routine and offers an elegant antidote to this numbness. Think about the last time you took a different route to a familiar destination. Remember how your perception became sharp, how you noticed stores, trees, people that would normally pass invisibly. Datsuzoku intentionally cultivates these moments of rediscovery. The practice can be surprisingly subtle. Taking a different route home from work, even once a week, can make familiar surroundings feel fresh again. Sitting in a different chair at the table reveals new angles of an environment you thought you knew completely. When you take a different route to somewhere familiar, something interesting happens. Your awareness sharpens. The secret of Datsuzoku lies in subtlety. Changes small enough that you don't resist them, but meaningful enough to wake up your sleeping awareness. Chado, the dance of total presence. The Japanese tea ceremony goes way beyond simply drinking something hot. Chado is a careful choreography where each movement carries intention, each pause has purpose. During the ceremony, participants temporarily disconnect from the outside world to inhabit a space of shared beauty and serenity. The tea master prepares matcha, powdered green tea, with precise movements developed through decades of practice. What makes Chado so powerful is how it seems to slow down time. Minutes stretch out, allowing a quality of attention rarely experienced in modern life. Each sip is savored not just by taste, but through complete awareness of the moment. You can create your personal version of this practice. Choose a tea that awakens your senses. Prepare it without rushing, watching the steam rise, the colors transform, the aromas reveal themselves. Drink in silence, allowing each sip to be a small meditation. Many people say that bringing Chado into their mornings completely changes how they start the day. Centered instead of anxious, present instead of already mentally somewhere else. Shodo, meditation in movement. Shodo, the art of Japanese calligraphy, reveals how writing can become a profound form of meditation. Each stroke demands total concentration. Each character emerges from a state of inner quietude. The preparation of ink, body posture, controlled breathing, everything contributes to a ritual that calms the agitated mind. The practitioner must be completely present, as any distraction immediately manifests on paper. You can experience this mindful approach with any hands-on creative activity, whether it's writing by hand, woodworking, pottery, embroidery, or any other craft. The key is treating the process with care. Move slowly, feeling each hand movement. Notice how your breathing naturally finds its rhythm with your work. Writing letters by hand, for example, lets you rediscover the simple pleasure of forming each letter carefully. The same happens when you focus completely on each stitch in knitting or each stroke in drawing. Thoughts become clearer, intentions more focused when they emerge from the state of total presence. The beauty of Shodo lies in how it transforms any hands-on craft into a contemplative practice that quiets both mind and heart. Seijaku, cultivating inner peace. Seijaku describes a special kind of tranquility, a peace that comes from within and doesn't depend on external circumstances. It's the silence you feel in an empty library at dawn, or the quietude of falling snow. This practice understands that real peace is something you build, not something that just happens. Seijaku can be developed through intentional moments of quietude scattered throughout the day. Creating little quiet zones throughout your day, 2 minutes here, 3 there, works like mini retreats that restore your mental and emotional energy. Shojin Ryori, reverence through food. The vegetarian culinary tradition of Buddhist monks transforms cooking and eating into acts of profound reverence. Each ingredient is honored, every part used, nothing wasted. A Shojin cook sees potential where others see waste. The preparation process is as important as the final result. Each vegetable cut is executed with mindfulness, each seasoning added with clear intention. The kitchen becomes a space of active meditation. During meals, practitioners eat in contemplative silence, chewing slowly, savoring both the flavors and gratitude for the nutrition received. You can integrate this wisdom by choosing fresh ingredients, cooking with total attention, and eating with appreciation for what's nourishing you. Or Ofuro, renewal through water. The Japanese bath is much more than bodily hygiene. It's a renewal ritual that marks the transition between different moments of the day. The tradition was developed to cleanse, regenerate, and relax body and mind simultaneously. Immersing in warm, calming water activates multiple senses. The temperature that relaxes tense muscles, the steam that cleanses airways, the aromas that calm the nervous system. It's a holistic wellness experience. Ofuro works like a bridge in time, letting you wash away the day's stress and come out feeling renewed. To create your personal Ofuro, transform bathing into a conscious ceremony. Turn off electronic devices, light a candle, add salts or essential oils. Enter the water slowly, allowing each temperature change to be felt completely. Making Ofuro part of your evening routine creates a meaningful transition between work and personal life. Omakase, the wisdom of letting go of control. Omakase means I trust you, and represents a deep philosophy about releasing the need to control every detail. For example, when traveling, occasionally letting locals recommend where to go instead of following your planned itinerary. Omakase teaches us to trust others' expertise and the wisdom of natural processes. Omakase also applies to our relationship with life itself, recognizing that not everything needs to be planned or controlled. Some of the best experiences emerge when we create space for the unexpected. These 8 rituals share a common denominator. They transform everyday actions into opportunities for presence and discovery. Arranging flowers becomes active meditation. Breaking routines awakens curiosity. Preparing tea becomes sacred ceremony. The brilliance of the Japanese approach is how accessible it is. You don't need to drastically change your life or adopt complicated practices. Change happens through small shifts in how much attention you give to moments that are already there. Start by choosing the ritual that most resonates with your current situation. The silent revolution begins when you decide to pay attention to what already exists, transforming the ordinary into extraordinary through the simplicity of total presence.